I didn't learn how to swim till later in life, and I heard you didn't learn how to swim till later in life.
Yeah, well, the Midwest was pretty segregated back in the 40s and 50s and 60s, and the public swimming pools weren't really accessible, so we never really learned to swim. I was doing a movie called Leviathan in Rome, and the script had me swimming in the ocean, and I'm like, but I can't.
Ocean?
Yeah, Now I didn't tell them that when I took the job. I just took the job. But after we got there, I'm like, I can't swim.
Oh my goodness.
So they gave me swimming lessons, and I learned to swim, and I was well into my pretty close to 50 before I actually learned how to swim.
Oh, well,
And now I have a swimming pool, but I will swim. I don't, that playing in the water, I don't do that stuff. I go from here to there.
me too.
Real quick. I ain't be, that treading water. No, we ain't doing that,
I'm still trying to figure out how to tread the water.
Yeah.
I could kick off the wall and glide to the other side. That's as good as
I've
it's gonna get, okay? And would you say mental health impacts your physical health?
Well, I think everything comes from spirit. I grew up in the church. And,
So
my grandmother raised me. My mom died when I was 3 months old. I never knew my dad. And to sort of make things make sense, my grandmother would say, God is your father. And God, anything that you can imagine, God can help you achieve if it's something you ask for.
Yes.
In sincerity. And so I believe just, she would say, don't do the dumb stuff.
Don't do the dumb
The
stuff.
dumb stuff will get you killed. And people talk about the voice of God. It's really your voice of common sense. There's a part of us that says,
Yes,
are you really
sir.
going to do this? This is stupid. I've been places where I'd wake up at 3 in the morning and something would say, you need to get out of here. And if you ignore that voice, you're going to be in trouble.
Wow.
So all my life, I would look down and say, you're getting too big. I can ignore it and keep eating, or you need to sit down, say a prayer,
Yeah.
and turn to God, and we all know exactly what we need to do. There's a part of us though that keeps looking for an easy way out, another answer. If we read another book, if we take another class, anything to keep me from doing what I know I need to do, because you know what you need to do.
Take it from him. He would know. If that is true, you had a wise grandmother too.
Yeah, my grandmother was truly amazing. She was born in 1895.
1895.
Never went to school. Learned how to write her name when she was in her 50s. But she believed in God.
She had
God
the
was
wisdom,
real.
discernment.
And the neighborhood, the church, people loved her. And she was just a very dedicated churchgoer. From the time I was a little kid until I graduated from high school, we cleaned the church every Saturday.
Oh.
And when I was about 11, it made no sense to me whatsoever. And I'm like, Mom, I'm not doing this. Why are we here? They don't say thanks. They ain't paying you. So why we got to do this?
You
She
serving
said,
the
well,
Lord.
You serving. She said, and I just said, no, I'm not going to have it. But there was a brother Cole who was an amazing man. And he said, son, do it anyway. He said, the Lord will bless you.
The Lord will bless you.
And as I got older, I realized it's in the doing it anyway. Some things, it needs to be done.
Right.
And you're called to do it. And the blessing is, I've been so blessed in my life.
Wow.
And
That's a testimony right there. That is. And speaking of blessings, you're a cancer survivor 2 times.
Yeah, I had prostate cancer in 1998. But luckily, I've always followed up on checkups.
Yeah.
Don't play with your health. Go to the doctor, make sure, even though you feel pretty good, check things out. And I caught it early, and I dealt with that. I had rectal cancer in 2011. And I caught that early, and it would have been simple, except I'm trying to choose my words here. It wasn't handled the way it should have been. The doctor made some choices that shouldn't have been made, and I almost died. In fact, he said if I had waited another half hour to come to the hospital, I would have made it.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was that moment that I knew that this could be it. And something happens, you realize that you have 2 choices. You can start begging, oh God, please God, don't just let me live a little longer. Or you can accept the fact that maybe this is it and what kind of life you've lived. And I think I really thought it would, that was it. And then I came through, but with a sort of a new appreciation of this amazing life that we're given.
Right.
I mean, the odds of any of us even being here is so astronomical. And to just, some of the things we get caught up in,
Yes.
it's not about anything. Just to live this life, to be able to sit here with you, to share. It's such a blessing.
It's a blessing.
And we just really need to get back to what's important.
That gave me chills. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.